Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're retackling a very serious and urgent topic, the catastrophic flooding that has been hitting parts of Washington state. We've all seen the shocking images and heartbreaking stories on the news. Entire towns submerged, homes destroyed, and lives turned completely upside down. It is a stark reminder of the immense power of nature and how quickly our world can change. But amidst the devastation, there's also incredible resilience. Today, we're going to talk about how people are surviving this, what we can learn from it, and most importantly, how we can all be better prepared for emergencies like this, no matter where we live, because these events aren't just happening somewhere else. They're a wake-up call for all of us. So, how do you survive when the water starts rising, and everything you know is suddenly at risk? The first and most crucial rule is, listen to the authorities. Evacuation orders are not suggestions. They are issued to save lives. When you hear that alert, it's time to go. Emergency responders have a plan, and they understand the risks far better than we can from our living rooms. Trying to ride it out can not only put your own life in danger, but also the lives of the first responders who may have to come and rescue you later. So, have a go bag ready at all times. This bag should contain essentials like water, non-perishable food for several days, a first aid kit, medications, a flashlight with extra batteries, a portable phone charger, important documents in a waterproof bag, and some cash. Think of it as your survival starter pack. When an evacuation is ordered, having a prearranged plan is a gift. Sit down with your family and decide on a meeting place. Actually, decide on two. One right outside your home in case of a sudden emergency, like a fire, and another outside your neighborhood, like a library, community center, or a friend's house, in case you can't return home. Make sure everyone, including kids, knows the address and phone number of your out-of-state contact person. Why out-of-state? Because during a local disaster, local phone lines can be jammed. It's just often easier to call long distance to a single point of contact, who can then relay information to the rest of the family. Practice your evacuation route. What roads will you take? What are the alternate routes if your primary one is flooded? These are questions you need to answer before the chaos begins, not during. Now, let's talk about the nightmare scenario. You're trapped. The water is rising, and you can't get out. The most important thing is to get to higher ground immediately. Don't hide in an attic unless it has an escape route to the roof. People have tragically been trapped in attics by rising floodwaters. If you can, get on your roof. Once you're there, try to signal for help. Use a flashlight at night, or wave brightly colored clothing or a sheet during the day. And this is critical. Never, ever try to walk, swim, or drive through floodwaters. It's incredibly deceptive. Just 6 inches of fast-moving water can knock you off your feet. A foot of water can float many vehicles. You don't know the depth of the water, and you can't see hidden debris, open manholes, or downed power lines. The road could be completely washed away underneath. It's just not worth the risk. Stay put, stay safe, and wait for rescue. While we're talking about safety, let's discuss your home. Before a flood hits, if you have time, move valuables and important items to the highest possible floor. Unplug all your electrical appliances to prevent electrocution or electrical fires when the power returns. Turn off your main utilities, like gas and electricity, at the main switch or valve if you're instructed to do so. This can prevent further damage and keep your home safer upon your return. After the flood, returning home is another challenge. Don't rush back in. Wait for officials to declare that it's safe. When you do go back, be extremely cautious. The building's structure might be compromised. There could be snakes or other animals that have sought shelter inside, and floodwater is contaminated. It's a toxic soup of sewage, chemicals, and bacteria. Wear waterproof boots, gloves, and a mask. Document everything with photos and videos for your insurance claim before you start cleaning up. The emotional and mental toll of a disaster like this is immense. People in Washington are not just losing their homes. They're losing heirlooms, memories, and their sense of security. It's a trauma that lasts long after the water recedes. The stories of survival are filled with neighbors helping neighbors, strangers offering a hand, and communities banding together. Local shelters, food banks, and organizations like the Red Cross are on the ground, providing immediate relief. But the recovery process is a marathon, not a sprint. This is where the true spirit of a community shines. People are organizing cleanup crews, fundraising, and offering temporary housing. It's a powerful reminder that in our darkest hours, our greatest strength is each other. If you're going through this, please know it's okay to not be okay. Talk to people. Share your experience. Reach out to mental health professionals. There are hotlines and resources available specifically for disaster survivors. You don't have to carry this burden alone. So, what can the rest of us do to help? First, if you're able, donate, but be smart about it. Cash donations are almost always the most effective. Why? Because organizations on the ground know exactly what is needed most, and they can buy it in bulk. Locally, which also helps the local economy recover. Donating physical goods can sometimes overwhelm relief efforts with logistical challenges of sorting and storage. If you want to donate goods, check with local charities first to see what they're specifically requesting. Secondly, you can volunteer your time, but again, connect with an established organization. Don't just show up in a disaster zone, as you could inadvertently hinder rescue and recovery operations. And finally, use your voice. Share reliable information from official sources to combat misinformation. Raise awareness about the needs of the affected communities. Beyond immediate aid, these events in Washington force us to look at the bigger picture. We're seeing more extreme weather events globally, and it's clear we need to adapt. This means investing in better infrastructure, like improved levees and drainage systems. It means smarter urban planning that respects natural floodplains instead of building on them. And on a personal level, it means taking preparedness seriously. Check if your home is in a flood zone. Consider getting flood insurance, because standard homeowners insurance typically doesn't cover flood damage. Put together that go bag we talked about. Have that family communication plan. These aren't just abstract ideas. They are concrete actions that can save your life and the lives of your loved ones. The people in Washington are showing us what survival looks like right now. Let's honor their struggle by learning from it and by being prepared ourselves. As we the ble uplap, let's circle back to the core of survival. It's a combination of preparation, smart decisions under pressure, and community support. The stories from Washington are a testament to human resilience. It's the neighbor with a boat rescuing families from their rooftops. It's the volunteer at the shelter providing a warm meal and a listening ear. It's the courage to face the monumental task of rebuilding, one day at a time. Let's keep the people of Washington in our thoughts. Let's help where we can. And let's all take this as a serious lesson to prepare for the unexpected. Because being prepared isn't about being paranoid. It's about being empowered. It's about giving yourself and your family the best possible chance to weather any storm that comes your way. Thank you so much for watching today. I know this was a heavy topic, but it's an incredibly important one. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. The more people who are prepared, the safer all our communities will be. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Stay safe out there, take care of each other, and we'll see you in the next one.